Preseason tournament. And the first game here is Kyle's Real Madrid taking on Owen's Chelsea. Playing at the London Stadium today. Because neutral stadium. Seriously, Real Madrid line up unchanged from the last game, which they beat Frankfurt 2-0. Here's Chelsea's lineup, also unchanged from their 2-0 win over Wednesday.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
No, Brady, I'm still spamming you. And we're underway here in the first semi-final. Fieri kicking us off. So it's going to be an interesting battle today between the Premiership and the Championship. As Joe Gomez going all the way, finds Griezmann. Joe Gomez with a great start there, great forward play, finds Griezmann, and Griezmann sticks in the back of the net. Joe Gomez got past Mustafi, played a great ball to Griezmann, who puts it past Ederson in goal. And a fantastic start for Madrid. Does have to give Chelsea plenty of time to score 1 or 2 or 7, depending on how Chelsea play. Malinowski to Calabria, back to Malinowski. Malinowski finds Keane, Foden, Keane. Obviously, Keane was one of the goal scorers in the last game. Along with Isco, and Fieri and Bertrand scored for Madrid in the quarterfinals, respectively. Toure finding Muriel was a great ball from Muriel Toure. Finds Christian Fieri, there's a good tackle there from Saul, and Erkin will clear that way. Alaba. Toure. Alaba. Again, this will go straight to Abba penalty, see if there is a draw at the end of the game. We're seeing Mustafi nods it away. Ibra wins the ball, trying to play it to Abraham, and Gomez, who's going to head it down to Juan Mata. Griezmann, Fieri playing it out to Bertrand. It was an interesting pass, but it's made a bit of space for Madrid, and Bertrand puts the ball in, trying to find Christian Fieri back post. It's a poor header, and Ederson were happy to watch that go wide for a goal kick. Ederson with the goal kick going out to Calabria. Malinowski finds Mustafi, Keane, Abraham. Back to Ibra. It's a lovely ball to Phil Foden. So you got Alaba with him to beat. Finds Abraham. Ibra shoots, gets tackled by Toure there. Ibra in a foul. Referee says otherwise. Fieri to Mata. Muriel, Mata, Fieri. Toure, Mata. Keane cuts it out. Foden. Keane. Malinowski. A lovely ball to find Erkin, who's made a good run forward here. And it's kind of Erkin who makes a bit of space for himself. Trying to find a space, gets tackled eventually. Should have played it to Abraham, who's remaining in the middle. Wilson gets it back from Fieri. Wilson back to Alaba. Alaba switching the play, cut by Abraham. It's a risky pass, and Chelsea could make Madrid pay here. It's Foden in. Foden's offside, he ran a bit too early there, and Madrid can breathe a huge sigh of relief. Just offside. Mancini with the free kick, finding the Keane actually, finds McAlady with the header. And Big Mac pushing forward. Playing it back to Calabria. Puts the ball in. Foden. Mancini wins that header. McAlady. Abraham. Abraham's got space. Shoots. Good save from Jersey Duda can go. Great shot there from Tammy Abraham, but Duda with a good save, forcing the corner. Malinowski to Foden. Foden gets tackled there by Harry Wilson. Wilson's going to pace away. If you're going to pull away from Foden, it's going to be Calabrese who have to chase him down. Wilson going back to Bertrand, who plays a lovely ball over to Muriel, but it's been cut by Calabria, who loses the ball to Muriel. Wilson to Griezmann. Mata. Fieri back to Mata. Off to Griezmann. Oh, what a finish from Griezmann. And the Championship teams showing their worth, and the Premiership team is a shame. Griezmann yet to score in this tournament. It's bag 2 here in the semis. There's a lovely take from Griezmann as well. Straight into the postage stamp territory of the goal. The Championship team's not fucking about here. Saul to McAlady. Cano. McAlady inside to Keane. Foden. Abraham back to Foden. Abraham. Back to Keane. Keane finds Foden. Abraham to Ibra. Ibra shoots, and it's straight at Dudek. Dudek with the kick out. Finding Fieri, heads it back to Toy, but Ibra's cut the ball out. McAlady. Foden can't get the ball. David Alaba inside to Mata. Toure switching the play to Bertrand. Mata. Fieri to Griezmann. Fieri. Toure to Mata. Bertrand. Griezmann back to Bertrand. He's been played on there by Saul. But Ezon's picked the ball up. Ibra trying to find Abraham there, but just a loose header, and Gomez should beat Abraham to the ball here. Gomez is an awfully quick defender. Mancini back to Dudek. Dudek to Gomez. The risky play there from Dudek, turning his back to Abraham. Toure. Going ball caught out by Erkin, Foden. McAlady. That's the end of the first half, and Madrid here with the advantage going to the second half. 2 great goals there from Griezmann to put Madrid ahead going to the half. 2 shots, 2 goals. Yeah, 2 shots, 2 goals all Madrid need. Chelsea have made chances, but can't seem to beat Dudek at the moment. See if anything changes going to the second half. Chelsea do kick us off here. Saul, McAlady, Malinowski. Out to Calabria. Calabria still with the ball. Goes round Muriel. Malinowski. Heavy touch there to be picked up by Bertrand, who will find Joe Gomez. Bertrand, covered by Abraham. Malinowski. Shoots some range. What a shot for there from Malinowski. Malinowski even. Dudek's parried it. And Foden's headed it to the back of the net. Oh dear, Jersey Dudek, what are you doing there? Foden runs onto the camel. Started with the fantastic shot there from Malinowski. Ball stays in play. Cross comes in from Ibra. Dudek parries it straight to the head of Phil Foden, who would just nod that in for the probably one of the easiest goals you score in the FFL. Just inside the post, but it's in the back of the net, and that's what matters. Chelsea given a lifeline here with 40 minutes to play. Foden then being taken off for Isco. Obviously Isco scored that tremendous team goal that Chelsea's made and scored in the last game against Wednesday. Hoping Isco can do the same here, I guess. You're giving the ball away to Isco, and Madrid are collapsing here. Alaba with the tackle, trying to get some kind of something going for Madrid. Wilson back to Alaba. Alaba inside to Mata. Fieri, Mata. Griezmann, can he get a hat-trick? Finds Fieri and it's come off Saul. You can see Delafeu and Pedro come on for Mata and Muriel. You can see Ibra come off for Riccardi. Double change for Madrid, trying to get something going back for them. Bit more firepower front for Chelsea. Edison with a good punch there from the corner. Harry Wilson blocks the header. Mancini to Delafeu. Gomez. Going to Bertrand. Bertrand to Delafeu. Harry Wilson. Griezmann. Here's a bit of space for himself. Finds Wilson. Griezmann shoots. Good block from Calabria. Harry Wilson. And Harry Wilson would make it 3-1. Wilson with his first goal for Real Madrid. And that gives them a bit of breathing room. Chelsea putting a lot of pressure in since this start of the second half, and especially after scoring the goal as well. Chelsea didn't clear their lines following the block and results in the goal. See if Chelsea can get back into this game once again and put the pressure back on and reduce it back to a 1-goal deficit. Malinowski to Keane to Isco, Isco, Makelele. Riccardi being tackled there by Torre, Alaba, Fieri, Harry Wilson, Fieri. Lovely ball to Harry Wilson there from Christian Fieri. Wilson cuts back. Lovely tackle there from Merkin. Wilson to Alaba. Wilson. Isco to Cano. Makelele. Cano Erkin forward to Abraham. Makelele being pushed off the ball by Wilson. It's going to be a foul. We're going to see a change here. We're going to see Joao Felix corner for Tammy Abraham. One thing Chelsea do definitely have is strength in numbers and strength on the bench. Torre again, not to the ball first though, finds Griezmann. Alaba. Vieri. Out to Wilson. Covered by Saul. Erkin, Isco, Makelele. Keane. Keane finds Malinowski. Plays the ball forward to Isco, trying to find Felix but can't. Torre to Bertrand, Delafeu, Christian Fieri, Alaba, Torre, Pedro, Wilson, Pedro, Torre, Delafeu. I think Madrid have gone to a 4-3-3. They want to kill this game off, it seems. Calabria gives the ball right to Wilson. It's Griezmann. Puts the ball in, Edison's going to claim that. Edison's going to kick the ball out, finding Felix, no finding the card, sorry, Isco. Carbo Wilson. Pedro to Delafeu, Fieri, Delafeu, Pedro. Alaba. Wilson, Fieri, Pedro. Pedro keeps the ball off a blocky bounce. Calabria heads it away to Malinowski. Malinowski losing the ball, Calabria winning it back. Joao Felix, Malinowski plays the ball forwards to Calabria. There's a chipped in Dudek head, or punch it away, I should say. Calabria's going to clear. Good ball in, and could have definitely made the last few minutes very interesting, but Madrid clear their lines. Keane, Malinowski, Keane finds Isco, Felix, Isco from range, straight to Dudek.
Please give a round of applause for today's man of the
Delafeu
match.
losing the ball
Number
to
17,
Saul,
Antoine
Malinowski.
Griezmann.
So cuts back, go back to Calabria.
The referee has indicated
Ball goes in deep, Dudek punches away again, but he's going to
added time.
learn from mistakes and punch it out of the box this time. McKay wins the ball back. Icardi, good block from Mancini. Alaba to Dudek, and Dudek's going to clear. And Real Madrid book the first place in the final with a 3-1 win here over Chelsea. Sure, Owen might be offshore. I think Owen might be pleased to get to the semis, but obviously going to be annoyed in the reach the final. And the match will be Griezmann, I guess, yeah. And then we'll see who'll be joining Real Madrid in the final. As we see Biddy's Roma. Take on Scott's Valencia. There we go, London Stadium. Ellison should be doing better than if it's long shots. The second shot was one of them shots that was either going to go in or go over. Unfortunately for only running. But will we see an all championship final?
Number 5,
Or will it be championship as a premiership?
Number 4, Jonathan Tah.
I know Billy fancies his chances against Valencia because he prefers to play the premiership teams, it seems. Don't know against premiership teams. Beating Norwich,
Number 11,
beating Ajax.
Fekir. And number 20, Bafatimbi Gomez.
And did lose to Palmer. It's interesting as well because Roma and Madrid were actually in the same group. And Roma did win that game 1-0, so if Roma do go through here, they're sure Billy fancies his chances. Host the Roma up unchanged from their win over Norwich on penalties in the quarterfinals. And Valencia also unchanged following their 2-1 win over Leipzig in their quarterfinal. Belotti being the main man in that game, scoring 2. You didn't win last game, well you won on penalties, and you won 2-0 on penalties, so... Please predict another 1-0 win, that's what he wants all season, so... Fekir to Varane as we kick off the second semi-final in the London Stadium. Shaqiri goes past Thomas Müller there, finds Gomi. Gomi puts the ball in. Pope throws himself at the ball. Keeping his hands on it. Could have fumbled it there, but didn't. Cruz gets fouled or get RKO'd there by Podolski. Belotti to Podolski. Alexis Sanchez. Tackled there by someone, and next one is going to pick up the pieces and play to Shaqiri. Fekir forward to Lacazette. Cruz. Jordi Alba. I think James is offside there. He is, yeah. Got a pace in him, Daniel James. Just waited. Jordi Alba should have played it first time, actually, looking back at the replay. Titi throwing it forward to Belotti. Cut by Alexander Arnold. Fran's going to put out a play for a throw-in. I think he spooned that clearance. Tierney to Sanchez. Müller, Tierney. Sanchez. Back to Tierney. Ball comes in. Donovan's going to punch. Guendouzi takes it down. Good block from Fekir, helping his keeper out. Fekir will play out to Shaqiri. Shaqiri to Lacazette. Lacazette out to Alba. Then James offside again, but Alba comes inside to Fekir this time. Gomi will find Shaqiri. Shaqiri to Lacazette. Alexander Arnold's offside. He's a good foot offside. Stones with the free kick, playing it forward, finding Belotti. Moves the ball to Toni Kroos though. Fekir. Out to Shaqiri. Shaqiri gets inside, beats Tierney. Plays it to Gomes. Gomes losing the ball to Stones, and Stones going to clear it away. Podolski heading it up to himself actually, but somehow gets it to Guendouzi, but Cruz tackles him. Podolski tackles Varane though. Podolski to Pirlo. Pirlo back to Guendouzi. Stones. Pirlo. Guendouzi back to Pirlo. Podolski trying to find Guendouzi. Alba read it well, plays it to Donovan, who's going to clear it and find Gomes. Losing the ball to Stones actually, losing the header to Stones. Guendouzi losing the ball to Daniel James. Alba. Varane. Varane back to Donovan. Tar. Alexander Arnold. Toni Kroos. Shaqiri. Gomes. Shaqiri. Inside to Toni Kroos. There's space there, Toni Kroos actually. Being pressured by Podolski a little bit, but... Oh no, Belotti, sorry, but finds Fekir. Fekir to Daniel James. Alba. Lacazette. Back to Kroos. Kroos to Alba. Alba beating Pirlo. Finds Kroos. Kroos out to Daniel James. Alba. James puts the ball in. Stones will get his foot on it. Podolski chests it. Pirlo. Sanchez. Belotti. Podolski. Sanchez. Finding Tierney. Goes over Shaqiri. Shaqiri muscles him off the ball. Alexander Arnold forward to Kroos. Alexander Arnold, Kroos back to Tar. Shaqiri. Daniel James to Alba. Alba pushing forward, puts the deep ball in. Pope parries it. Shaqiri heads it down to Alexander-Arnold. Gomes. Lovely ball trying to find Shaqiri there, but he's cut out. Sanchez away to Pirlo. James, Fekir. Cruz to Daniel James. What sounds? Oh. Oh dear. Cruz is injured. That's going to be a loss for game sound is gone. Oh. I can't do anything about that, so. Shaqiri. Tackled by Tyranny. Stones with the clearance. No, it's as long as you can hear me, I guess that's the main thing. Shaqiri to Alexander-Arnold. Gomes. I'm not going to restart the game now. Cruz to Gomes. Cruz. Cruz to Shaqiri. Puts the ball in. Umtiti heads it away. Ball's going to fall to Alexander-Arnold. Gomes. Lovely back heel to Shaqiri. Shaqiri goes back post. Lacazette trying to head it in. Juanfran's going to head it out. Fuck off, Owen. Stop being salty, you lost. Late call in the first half for Roma. Cruz going to the edge of the box. Shaqiri's going to lose that header to Müller, and it's going to be the end of the first half here. Roma definitely having the better of the half. It ain't my fault. How's it my fault? Only one shot in the game so far, but Roma have definitely had better of the possession, better of the ball. They look like the team that actually can make chances. I mean, Valencia have gone forward a few times and put balls in, but Donovan's caught or parried away, so definite signs there for Valencia, but does look like Roma will be the team currently to get something going. And it's Daniel James pacing away from everyone else. The pool is wide open for Daniel James. You lay it in to Gomes, and Pope's going to get his hands on it just ahead of Gomes. That's what Roma can do though. Daniel James pacing away. He's the player to watch. I can understand why. Podolski. Lovely switch from Podolski to find Juanfran. Out to Pirlo. Pirlo to Guendouzi. Pirlo. Lovely ball through the middle, which should be cleared away by Alexander-Arnold, I think. Umtiti to Guendouzi. Müller. Valencia have woken up a little bit and finally have a bit of possession here. Juanfran to Guendouzi. Tackled by Daniel James. That's a foul from Guendouzi, and Guendouzi's going to get booked here. Lost the ball and just out of anger, really, frustration. He's lucky not to get sent off. Seen Belotti come off. I'm going to see Edin Dzeko come on. First substitution of the game. Jesus Christ, Wayne. Gomes heading it back. Actually, a bit too far. Alba. Daniel James. Fekir. Fekir forward to Lacazette. Lacazette turns Sanchez. Cruz. Cruz getting ball to Gomes. Cruz. Lacazette. Gomes. Cruz. Shaqiri. Shaqiri finds Gomes. Shaqiri. Oh, Gomes! And Gomes will finally grab his first goal for Roma, and what a time to do it. Where's Gomes going? He's going up. He's going to do his celebration, here we go. Lovely ball into the box, and yeah, Gomes beating Pope there. All he has to do is place it away from Pope, and he did. Lovely play there from Roma. Baby Drogba. Guendouzi's coming off for Axel Witsel. Big bath. Speaking of Drogba, he will be making an appearance at some point. So I know both you, Owen, and Spencer were all over him when you joined the league, so... Like I said, James, you'll look nothing like him, but I'll do what I can, I guess. Fekir. Ferran. Fekir. Like I said, to Jordi Alba. Daniel James. Like I said. Ball in. Stone to head it away on his fast Tony Cruz. Shaqiri, Cruz. Gomes. Tackled by Tierney, there's an important tackle as well. Muller. Hoofing it out. For the phone. Pressure for Valencia now. But even it by the clearance. Ham 6 on for Fekir for Roma. Alexander-Arnold to Shaqiri. Shaqiri back to Alexander-Arnold's onside. Trying to put the ball in, comes with Tierney, and Tierney's going to keep it in just. Throw in for Roma instead of a corner. But he's not impressed with Hamsik coming on. Gomes laying off to Hamsik. Hamsik out to Shaqiri. Shaqiri puts the ball in, Umtiti's going to head it away. Sanchez to Witsel. Pirlo, Witsel. Sanchez, Podolski, Sanchez, Tierney, Alexis Sanchez, Muller, Podolski, Muller, Edin Dzeko, into Podolski, good block from Ferran, and Ferran with probably the most important block of his Roma career, or in the franchise of Billy anyways. Blocking that shot, making it go onto the post, and Donovan picking the ball up. Pato's on for the Lacazette with 12 minutes left to play. Albert to Daniel James. Cruz. Cruz out to Arnold. Alexander-Arnold pushing forward. Finds Daniel James. Daniel James out to Alba. In comes the ball. Pope's going to punch it away. I knew that was coming, Billy. Gomes to Alexander-Arnold. Gomes. Alexander-Arnold puts the ball in again. It's gone deep. Front heading it to Witsel is going to clear. Tar heading it forward to Daniel James. Misses the ball completely. Pirlo to Dzeko. Witsel. Sanchez, Pirlo, Witsel, Ferran, Witsel, Muller, Witsel, Pirlo, Edin Dzeko. Oh, he's hit the post. I don't know if Donovan got a touch on that or not, but either way, Dzeko's hit the post. Late scare here for Roma. Iniesta's coming on for Cruz. Believe the low in chat. Obviously, Cruz will miss the final if Roma do go through for injury. There'll be Iniesta making filling in, or maybe not. Or see what Billy comes up with. Iniesta, Donovan punching it over is going to be a corner to Valencia late in the game. Pirlo facing Iniesta, and yeah, what a battle that would be. At all. Pirlo with the corner in. If Dzeko misses completely, Gomes will head that ball away to Iniesta. Iniesta inside to Gomes. Gomes to Shaqiri. It's going to be time killing here for Roma. Daniel James. Losing the ball to Ferran. Will they get one last chance, Valencia? No, they won't. 1-0, baby. You can say that again, Billy. Roma go through to the final with a 1-0 win, and the 1-0 season will continue. And that means the final will be Real Madrid and Kyle taking on Billy and his Roma team. All championship final. Who would have thought that, eh? Shows that the championship teams still have a bit of fight on their side, and definitely do when it comes to the Premiership teams as well. So the next stream will feature both. Yeah, FIFA 19 was trash, I guess. This season would be interesting for damn sure. Shaqiri takes man the match with an 8.3. So the next stream will feature the Preseason Cup final and the Super Cup, which will feature Man City taking on Parma. And that will be done probably Tuesday or Wednesday. So until then, take care and adios.